Okay, everybody, so here we are in a backyard in Manhattan Beach, California, and I just wanted to give you an idea of kind of a little bit of foodscaping, native plants, and drought-tolerant plants. And if you're thinking of doing this in your backyard, I wanted to explain why we're doing the decisions that were made. So I actually was the one who was designed this out pretty quickly. Here's the thing to remember about any new landscape, is it's going to look new. So this looks very, very new. Come back a year from now, it's going to look totally different. Come back 2 years from now, it's going to be totally different. 3 years. And so let me explain. This is the passion vine, and as you can see, there's just a big blank wall here. So the homeowner thought it would be really cool, and there's a blank wall the other side too. So we wanted something that was gonna give food, be fun for the kids. There's a couple of small kids in the house, and yeah, and just look green. So this passion vine will be able to do it. It'll actually go all the way to the corner down there and then some. This is a California native. It's called a monkey flower or mimulus. It gets full of these little tiny flowers. This is called the laurel pedalum. It's a non-native, but it is super drought tolerant, and it grows in the shade. If you're looking something grows in the shade, that would be it. This is a caliandra bush. As you can see right there, there's neighbors. You're kind of like in a fishbowl. So this caliandra will actually go up 2 stories and will get higher than that peak there. So get plenty of privacy. This is called pink muley grass. We call it a native, more or less. This is a penstemon, a true California native, this particular penstemon. We got more monkey flower, native. Got white sage, another native. We got Salvia clevelandii, another native. Mimulus, another native. The pink muley grass. Here's that laurel pedalum again. So this laurel pedalum we could expect to get as high as the fence. So that's why I said this is going to look totally different in just a couple of short years. Looks like the neighbor has a dragon fruit there. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so what we did was we installed the drip irrigation. As you could see, it's about every 12 inches. That's how drip irrigation is properly installed, about every 12 inches. And then we are putting the mini bark over the drip irrigation, and the mini bark, it attracts the mycorrhizal fungi, which breaks down the soil organic matter, and then it excretes what it pulls in, and then that's what plants eat. Real simple. Partner with nature rather than work against her. Now these, obviously we left these in. These are big giant melaleuca trees, and they're from Australia. They're not native, but they're super drought tolerant. And look at that, this ginormous eucalyptus tree. Well, these are all Australian trees, which is why we used flax here, because the flax do really well with the melaleuca trees. Especially these are super drought tolerant. Another super drought tolerant California native is the Salvia clevelandii. This is called Pozo Blue. Over here we have a Schefflera arboricola. That's gonna provide, as you can see, there's no privacy over there. So this little bush here, Schefflera arboricola variegata. The reason it's called variegata, it has these painted leaves, like somebody got a paintbrush and painted it. Well, it's gonna fill this whole empty spot between the tree. And over here, we got more of the same thing coming along. There's the laurel pedalum. Razzleberry is the common name. The laurel pedalum is the botanical name. And the one with the red leaves, the rubrum. Salvia clevelandii. Here's another Schefflera arboricola. Mimulus. Here's a smaller version of the pink muley grass. These are all natives. The mimulus. So, and then we have over here a couple more caliandra bushes, and we have the Mediterranean lavender. It's not a native to California, it's native to Mediterranean, but it's super drought tolerant. But the fragrance would be nice as the clients are sitting here in their hot tub. And so another caliandra that's going to get 2 stories high and provide a lot of screen. And then here's another passion fruit. So passion fruit on each side. So we did install a border. This border that was along here was actually crooked. It was like 3 feet from the fence over there, and then it was like 6 feet over here. So we went ahead and relaid a whole brand new border. We're getting the sprinklers redone. Now we did drip to the plants, but the homeowners have a couple small children, so we did leave it a lawn until the kids are big enough to not need. This is it. We're going to reseed it with a tall fescue, and they'll be able to enjoy it for a while, and then they'll be able to take it out and probably do more natives. It really increased the natives. But these natives right here, check out what they look like, because in a year or two, it's going to be totally, completely different. Okay, that's it. Thanks for joining. Mike with Enviroscape LA signing off. Take care.